So one thing that I usually tell you in other videos, and especially in this channel that I'm not updating that much, but I promise to update it more frequently, is that I love movies. Basically, like any sort of genre. Of course, war movies have a special space in my heart. And certain directors, such as Christopher Nolan, Quentin Tarantino, David Fincher, Ridley Scott, to some extent, or up to a certain year, I love their movies. I love all their movies. And Sam Raimi, not gonna lie, I have to be thankful for Sam Raimi just for that Spider-Man movie from 2001, I think it was 2001, and Spider-Man 2. It's a flawless execution of cinema. And well, by today's Marvel standards, and in fact, by Marvel's Phase 4 or Phase 4 standards, Spider-Man 3 could be considered a masterpiece. But it turns out that he is making a movie. It's called Send Help. I had read some, commentary about this, but I had no idea what the movie was about. So when I saw the trailer, or the trailer pop up, from director Sam Raimi, this is nice. I didn't know that he was the director behind this project, because if I knew it, I would have jumped immediately. So I began watching the trailer, and it turns out that it's basically a girl boss wet dream, and it's what's going on with so many directors nowadays, that they are jumping in this, let's make this about, let's send a message with this. And in so many cases, especially if you're Disney, which is not, but it's like the critical drinker says, they're trying to send the message and push the message. In this case, I'm just going to try to jump around here, because I cannot really play this because I'm going to get copyrighted. You have your very boring office in which you have your protagonist, Rachel McAdams. I love most of her movies. I think that she's a great actress. I don't remember where have I seen you, but okay. He's playing the white male boss, evil, whatever, who is oppressive, and he is, about to make her life miserable. It's basically she's Rachel McAdams is she's playing the same trope as Anne Hathaway in Devil Wears Prada. So even the clothing is very similar. It's extremely similar. Again, okay, what is this? It's like, yeah, it's basically playing a trope. Okay, so far so good. But it turns out, okay, that I think that they have to go in this executive trip that for some reason she hates. Okay, it's white male boss bad, and he says something that he's got a very hot black assistant. And then she goes away, and he begins crying in her car and screams. And one thing that I noticed that it was the color grading. I don't know. I'm a bit fond of this color grading that feels a bit like greenish. It's like, that we had that 2000s color grading. It was blue or teal and orange everywhere. It was teal and orange everywhere, and this is a nice change. This is a nice change. So they're in the trip, okay? They're in the trip. Whatever. She is not hot. Remember that she is not hot. This is important. They have this catastrophic accident that is absolutely not CGI. I think Castaway, that Tom Hanks movie had better effects than this. This is always a bad idea to present this stuff, but it's Sam Raimi. It's Sam Raimi. But at the same time, this is 2025. How do we have this kind of effects in 2025? I don't understand. So they, have this accident. They scream a lot. There's absolutely impossible to not have a movie, Sam Raimi movie, without screaming. Even, remember that surgery scene in Spider-Man 2, there was a lot of screaming. And it turns out that, well, the guy is hurt, and she has to do all the Rambo girl bossing around the jungle because of somehow she knows all this stuff. Okay, I'm pretty sure that they're going to explain how she knows how to do everything in the jungle. Maybe she was a great Boy Scout or Girl Scout or whatever is her name. She knows how to hunt all of a sudden. Okay, she knows how to make the weapons or the fishing. She knows everything. Like, how do you know how to do all of that? You don't have YouTube in the wilderness, and especially she doesn't look like the kind of woman who would be used to do this kind of stuff. All right, so just gonna say that. So in this case, the script, the characters are flipped. Now she is the boss. Okay, she makes it clear, and he is basically injured. He cannot move, so he has to just go with it. And this is it. All right, there's a lot of blood. Oh my God, YouTube is going to it's gonna be triggered because of this. And for some reason that I cannot understand, okay, they are in this island, and they should be cooperating to survive, right? Even if he was, how to say that, an asshole back then, a civilization. Right now they should cooperate. Why in the world wouldn't he cooperate? Why would he be angry at her if she is helping? Why would she not try to cooperate with him, right, to survive the island as much as possible? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out, but I don't know. It's like, I think it is moronic. It is a moronic argument, as in you want to survive, and the only way to survive is to cooperate with each other. Again, because survival instinct is gonna be the first thing, the most important thing. Survival instinct. Okay, you could have differences, but if you want to sort out your differences, then one of you or both of you are going to die. And in numbers and statistics, that is not a good idea. So the problem is that from the very beginning, the plot, I don't know. It's again, how does she know how does she know how to do all that? Send help is the movie. How does she know how to do all the survival thing? How does she know how to take care of him, like build the hut, like the fire, everything? And which tools does she have to build all that? Because you remember in Tom Hanks' Castaway, he had these boxes from FedEx, and in one of the boxes there was this skating. How do I say? Ice skates, right? With these ice skates, and with the blade of the ice skates, he could use as something to chop wood. So I guess that she's going to find something, or I don't know. I don't know how they are going to figure out. But it seems like when he's waking up, she is already figured out a lot of the stuff. So yeah, absolute girl boss moment in so many ways. I don't know how that works. I'd say that I always have faith in directors like Sam Raimi, and maybe they can make something work. But for one, I might skip this one until I read the first reviews. I don't know. Sam Raimi is not a director that I would say, okay, I have to watch this, especially after this trailer. He has done amazing work in the past, but when I see the trailer and the plot makes no sense, and you want to portray this girl boss wet dream, I don't know. I think I'm going to stay out until I see if there is good reviews behind this. But I would like to know what you think about this in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the scene surgeon. Much love and bliss.